was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Philosophies and vain deceit. Our people have been lied to for over 400 years. And they gave us holidays. They gave us holidays.
Testing. Mic check.
They gave us holidays. They gave us holidays to keep us in those lives, to keep us programmed, to serve them. Read it again.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Read.
After the traditions of man.
After what?
The traditions of man.
Thanksgiving is a tradition of man. That is not of God. You don't read Thanksgiving in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? You don't read that. Read.
After the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
Not after who?
And not after Christ.
Thanksgiving is not after Christ. You can't say that you love Jesus if you celebrate Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the celebration of the rape, rob, and murder of the Native American Indians. That's right. Your brothers, your blood. Read it again from the top.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
And guess what man spoiled you? Guess what man gave you philosophy? Bring it out. You all know who I'm talking about. The so-called white man.
That's
He
right.
gave you philosophy of Thanksgiving. He gave you the lies of Thanksgiving.
Right.
And you took it. Hook, line, and sinker. But guess what? Get John chapter 8, verse 32.
Bring it out.
John chapter 8, verse 32. Bring it out. Come on, read.
This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. What's the truth? You are not supposed to be celebrating Thanksgiving.
Right.
You're in the midst of sin when you do it.
Right.
Celebrating Thanksgiving is hatred towards God. I'm going to say it again. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, you hate God.
That's right.
That's what God says. Because give me that Revelations. Revelations chapter 3 and verse 15. Read.
Revelation chapter 3 and verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot.
Read.
I would that thou be cold or hot.
God said, I'd rather you be cold or hot. What is he saying? He's saying, pick a side. That's right. Either you serving God or you serving the devil. Ain't no in between. You can't say, I'm just gonna go get a plate, but I ain't gonna celebrate it. Or I'm just gonna be around my family this weekend. You know, we just use this time to be around each other. No! You don't be around your family and say you serve God on Thanksgiving. You can't do it. It's impossible. God said what?
Verse 15, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot.
God said, I know your works. I know what you're doing. I know your mind. Read.
I would that thou wert cold or hot.
God said, either you're going to be for me or you're going to be against me.
Right.
Read.
So then, because thou art lukewarm,
Because you don't want to make the sacrifice of hurting your family feelings, because you know in your mind you ain't supposed to be celebrating Thanksgiving.
and neither cold or hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Read again.
I will spew thee out of my mouth.
God said He's gonna judge you for that.
That's right.
Give me that in 1 John chapter 3.
Bring it out.
1 John chapter 3 and start at verse 7. Now start at verse 4. 1 John 3 and 4.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresses also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
God says that sin is the transgression of God's laws. If you celebrate Thanksgiving this past Thursday, you're in the midst of sin.
That's right.
Drop down to verse 7.
Verse 7. Little children, let no man deceive you.
What God say?
Let no man deceive you.
God said, don't let no man deceive you.
Bring it out.
You understand what I'm saying? Read.
He that doeth righteousness
He that doeth righteousness, read.
is righteous.
God said, is righteous. What does it mean to be righteous? Hold that and give me Deuteronomy 7. Deuteronomy 6 and 25. What does it mean to be righteous?
Bring it out.
God said, he that doeth righteous is righteous. Let's see what it means to be righteous. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments.
That we do what?
All these commandments before the Lord our God.
So to be righteous means to do God's law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
That's what it means to be righteous. Now go back to 1 John chapter 3. Read verse 7.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 7. Little children, let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous.
He that doeth righteousness is righteous. Guess what? Thanksgiving, that's not righteous.
Right.
Thanksgiving is not a righteous holiday established by God. Read.
Even he is righteous.
Read.
Verse 8. He that committeth sin is of the devil.
He that celebrates Thanksgiving is what?
Of the devil.
He that celebrates Thanksgiving is what?
Of the devil.
God said you the devil. Read on.
For the devil sinned from the beginning.
Read on.
For this is his purpose. For this is the purpose of the Son of God.
So that's why you see us. Because we gonna establish what the righteousness is of God. We gonna tell you that you celebrate Thanksgiving is a sin.
That's right.
Read.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 8. He that committeth sin is of the devil. For the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifest.
For this purpose the sons of God were manifested. Read.
That he might destroy the works of the devil.
And that's why we are here to cast down Thanksgiving, because it's a work of the devil.
That's right.
Thanksgiving is not of God. Read on.
Verse 9. Whosoever is born of God doeth not sin.
Read it again.
Whosoever is born of God doeth not commit sin.
Guess what? When you say you love God, you say you believe in God, guess what? You're going to be trying your best not to sin.
That's right.
That means when your family talking about celebrating Thanksgiving, you're going to look in the Bible and say, hey, is this of God? And if it's not there, you're not going to celebrate.
That's right.
Read on.
Make it plain.
For his seed remaineth in him.
Because your conscience is going to tell you that you shouldn't be around none of that. Read on.
And he cannot sin.
Read.
Because he is born of God.
Because he is what?
Born of God.
Guess what? Your conscience ain't going to allow you to just partake in willful sin.
That's right.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 10. In this the children of God are manifest.
Read that part again.
In this the children of God are manifest.
And your actions are going to dictate whether you're a child of God or what? righteous is. Righteous is celebrating Passover.
That's right.
Righteousness is celebrating the Sabbath day and keeping that holy. You understand? That's doing something righteous according to God, because He established those days. Read.
Neither he that loveth not his brother.
Let's hit on that. Give me Psalms 85 and 11.
Bring it up.
So, what we have, though, matter of fact, give me Sirach 33 and verse 14.
See?
And then we're going to go down. So, what we have on the earth, like the brother was bringing up, you got field niggas and house niggas out here.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? The righteous and the unrighteous.
That's right.
Come on, read.
Sirach chapter 33 and verse 14.
What side you on? Read.
Good is set against evil.
Read it again.
Good is set against evil.
The Bible says good is set against evil. Hold that, give me Romans 7. What does it mean to be good?
Bring it up.
That's the question, because you may think you're good right now. Let's see how God describes what good is. Romans chapter 7 and verse 12. Read.
Romans chapter 7 and verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy and just and good.
And what?
And good.
So God says His laws, statutes, and commandments, that's what's good.
That's right.
So if you're not keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments, you're not good.
That's
You're
right.
not going to find Thanksgiving in God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
Bring it up.
If you celebrate that, you're not good.
That's right.
Go back to Sirach 33. Come on, read.
Sirach chapter 33 and verse 14. Good is set against evil.
What?
Good is set against evil.
God says good is set against evil.
That's right.
So if you was good, you would be on this side with us,
That's right.
fighting against evil, the evil of Thanksgiving. Read.
And life against death.
And what?
Life against death.
Celebrating Thanksgiving is leading you to death.
That's right.
That's what celebrating Thanksgiving does. Read on.
So is the godly against the sinner.
Read it again.
So is the godly against the sinner.
God said the godly is going to be against the sinner.
That's right.
If you celebrated Thanksgiving, you's a sinner.
That's right.
That's what the Bible says.
Teach.
Read it again from the top.
Sirach chapter 33 and verse 14. Good is set against evil.
God said good is set against evil. That's plain. Ain't no confusion. Ain't no deep dark breakdown.
Right.
It say what it say. Read it again.
Sirach 33 and 14. Good is set against evil.
Read.
And life against death.
Life against death. Give me that Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 30 and 19. Deuteronomy 30 and 19.
Make it plain.
Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 19. I called heaven and earth to record this.
Give me 15.
Verse 15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil.
You see that? Read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good.
What is life? Give me that Proverbs. Hold that. We're going to come back to Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. What is life? Because Moses is telling us something.
7 and 23.
Nah, 6 and 23. Proverbs 6 and 23. Come on, read.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and the reproof of instructions are the way of life.
What's the way of life? Let's read it again.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp,
God says the commandment is a lamp. Read.
and the law is light.
And His laws, that is light. You're walking in the light when you're keeping God's laws. Read.
And the reproof of instruction are the way of life.
And when we come out and tell you that Thanksgiving is wrong, you need to go the other way. That's reproof and instructions. That's the way of life. Now go back. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good.
You see that? Life and good is God's law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
And death and evil.
Death and evil is celebrating Thanksgiving, Christmas, your birthday, Valentine's Day, New Year's.
Bring it out.
Those are the ways of death.
What is nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.